Debbie, is this a budget that delivers enough for Māori?
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, what we have, we've got some wins, again, which will be mihi to Merepeka Raukawa Tate with our whānau ora advocates, certainly with Te Matatini, which, that was going to be something we were really hot about. And, the whole Matariki whānau ora kaupapa are important for us. But from the perspective of have they been able to address the increase in poverty, have they been able to stop the homelessness, address child poverty, address the fact that we have, 90 or 60,000 homeless and 190,000 empty homes. No, this hasn't been seeing the distribution of wealth that we were after, and we needed to see wealth tax, capital gains tax. We needed to see real pressure to once and for all break the entrenched poverty that we see Aotearoa suffering from. So it's not good for Māori at all.
What specifically you've mentioned the wealth tax there, but what specifically were you hoping for in this budget?
Look, I think some of the things that we need to see is that a complete flip upside down of the 2% that hold 50% of the wealth in Aotearoa, and what that would have looked like is certainly GST off kai to take some of the pain. I've got 12% increase on kai. The fact that we would have seen taxes on ghost houses so that our whānau could afford to be living in their own whenua. But also from we look at the health dollars, we've seen continuously from this government for the last 5 or 6 years a mere 2% that's been targeted towards 20% population of Māori. So there's just real inequities, and I guess it's underwhelming. This is what we expected to be. It's something that's more focused on the rich in Aotearoa than it is on those who are really enduring hardship and poverty.
Grant Robertson said that he never considered taking GST off fruit and vegetables for this budget, and the group that they are targeting is very narrow, isn't it, with those families with 2-year-olds in early childhood education. Is that a missed opportunity for all of the families who are struggling out there?
Yeah, I think it's a missed opportunity. I mean, as we continuously see, sadly, the state of our nation fall into some of the lowest that we've ever seen, some of the horrific issues that we see rising out of poverty. What we have is a government that's preparing for the middle class rich, and that's actually getting ready for the elections, which is a sad missed opportunity, because we are likely never to see a government with such a large mandate as Labour had the opportunity to address real hardship for Māori. So,
underwhelmed. It does seem like they are saving the big moves for nearer to the election campaign. But I want to just touch finally on a big win today for Te Matatini and Matariki. $34 million for Te Matatini over 2 years. You must be happy with that.
Oh, we're absolutely stoked. I mean, we don't want to be churlish, but we also want to mihi, like I said. There's been massive advocates in Te Ao Māori to get to this point, the whānau ora kaupapa with Te Matatini, and those are things that should have happened a long time ago. So that's a real win for us as a movement, and we're excited to see what they're able to be able to do. But, overall, I think the government has continuously showed that it's more focused on the wealthy than it is on those struggling in Aotearoa. They should have done better.
Okay, well, time for you to get back to the House. I think, Debbie, thanks so much for joining us.